Today we're going to check out the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. Looking forward to that. Smoking the Drew Estate Smoking Monk of a Steli Imperial Stout cigar. Highly recommend it. Alright, let's get this thing open and check it out. Alright, you got your paperwork, your gun, of course. Nice IWB holster. It can be reversed left or right. Chamber flag in there. In the box, you got your little tool there. You got a lock. You got your spare mag and a loader, 17 round capacity. And you got 2 extra back straps. Nice box. It is TSA approved, from my understanding anyway. This thing, man, it's sweet. It is ported. Nice lightning cuts there on the slide. Nice serrations front and back. Easy to get a hold of. They put the serrations on the barrel as well. I think it's pretty cool. Flared mag well. It's got night sights, orange front of a day, works really well. In the sunlight you don't really see the tritium of a daytime, just kind of looks blacked out. That orange on black really stands out of a day. Night sights are nice and bright of a night. It's got a loaded chamber indicator. It is optic ready. It's got the 407K RMSC footprint. Grip texture on it's really nice. It's probably the best version of these MC9s that I've personally held. I've had the original. I've got the MC9L here. I'm gonna compare it a little bit. The texture on the back strap and the front strap is a little more aggressive than the sides, which I think is excellent. It won't dig into you, you know, when it's against your skin there. Like in the holster, you carry IWB or OWBs, you shirt over. This does not irritate you, so that's cool. They really listen to, you know, advice from the fans of these guns, which I am a big fan. And that texture on the front and back, I think it's where you need it. The side panels, like a M&P, it's all the way around. They dig into you and make your skin raw. Well, me personally, it's got a 3-slot pick rail. My Olight PL Mini 2, you'll see at the range when we shoot it. Fits on our well. It's adjustable light. The trigger is outstanding. It's wider than the other MC9, the L and the LS. Nice, clean, smooth break. Breaking about 4.5 pound. Reset. I mean, you just barely move your finger and it's there. It is sweet. It's got nice undercuts. It's got a enlarged trigger guard here, so you can get, you know, gloved finger in there with ease. I got extra large hands. You can see I got plenty of room for a glove in there, so that's nice. In that lightning cut, it says Prime. That's pretty cool. Now the grip, as far as compared to like the MC9L and the LS, for me, you see my pinky kind of rides on that flared mag well. You can take it off, which shot it with it on just like it is. I'm going to take it off because I believe when you compare it to my MC9L here, you can see my pinky will fit flat. So this has got the same kind of grip as far as length and the way it's made. It's got the little cutout like the MC9L does. It's got that in there as well. You can look down in there and see. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you can see if you take that mag well off, it'll look just like that, where you can get a hold of that grip, that mag, and be able to rip it out if you need to. These have been excellent. This, like I said, this is the L. It's got a 3-slot rail. It's got the loaded chamber indicator, white dot front sight. That's a 407K on it, blacked out rear sight. The trigger, I don't know if you can tell, this is much wider and flatter, which I like. The trigger pull is pretty similar. It's excellent on this MC9L. Great reset. But it actually feels better on the Prime, to me personally anyway. Because I believe it's mainly because it's wider and flatter, and I really like that. I really enjoy the flat trigger on them. But there's not really much else to say about it. Like I said, that holster is probably one of the better ones. I think it's better than the little polymer one they made for this one. It's made by G-Code for Canik. It shows G-Code on it. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. But let's get it on the scale here, because I honestly don't remember that part of the specs on it. 20.6 ounces. And with the optic, the MC9L is 19.5. So there's about a 2 ounce difference there. 2.5. The optic, I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 ounces. I can't really remember, but so yeah, you do notice a little bit more, but this thing balances amazing. I shot them side by side, which you'll see here in a few minutes, and this thing's so fast, so smooth, flat shooting. The ports really help, really keep that muzzle rise down. It does have grip texture there. Anybody that likes to hold that, I don't do that personally, but if that's your thing, that texture's good there. Keep your finger. So we will get this out to the range and show you how it runs. Welcome guys, today we're out here at the range with the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. I can't wait to shoot this thing. Been looking forward to shooting against some rounds through it so I can carry it. I don't like to carry guns, so I make sure they run no matter who makes them. Got the PL Mini 2 Valkyrie light on there. It's got adjustable rail, fits it real easy, real well. My Streamlight TLR7 is set up for a Glock, and the rail comes to about right there. So if you have one and you got the ability to change out where the rail sets, the Streamlight would work. It lines up perfect. I just can't get it to line up. Sorry. Also, this is my carry gun today. I got the MC9L out here. It's got a Hollison 407K. I'm gonna shoot the Prime because it's, you know, ported, and see if I can notice a difference. The only difference in these two is the ported area. It's the only difference. So I'm gonna see if I notice a difference. Plus the trigger's supposed to be upgraded, which, man, as soon as you start letting off that thing, reset right there, tactile. I know the camera picked that up. This one's a good trigger. A little more take up, reset. About the same reset, but a lot less take up on the Prime. So I got some hollow points. I even got my Canik TTI Combat loaded up. The same mags work. So that's 20 or 21 to 20, I think. So I got the MC9L mags and I got the Canik Prime mags. I got some hollow points, got some Monarch Cheap Academy brass. I got some Magtech steel case zinc plated. I got some CCI Blazer 124 grain and some Aguila 115 grain. I'm gonna run a couple mags through the Prime and then pick up the MC9L and see if I can notice a difference in recoil, you know, follow-up shots, and hopefully the camera will pick that up too. So get my ears in here and we'll get started. All right, hollow points. I got Remington Golden Saber and Underwood Extreme Penetrators. I got about half and half there. The first half is the Remington Golden Sabers. About 7 yards away here. Let's see what it'll do. Fed every one of those. That's good. I like that extreme penetrator. It's really good stuff. I don't want to shoot that mag. That's my carry. That's my carry mag. So, all right. I'm gonna go straight to the MC9L after shooting that. I shot that Prime with the MC9L mag, and the black base plates are for the Prime, so I kind of done that backwards. It don't really matter, the same mags, other than the base plates. I can tell, I don't know how well the camera picked that up, but I can tell a lot. Here, I'm gonna take the light off, shoot it without it. I can tell a huge difference in how flat this shoots compared to the MC9L. The MC9L is an awesome gun. That, you know, they make the standard MC9 and the MC9LS that's got a little bit longer barrel and slide. I'd say the MC9LS would line up perfect with this. The holsters I use right now is a Tagoo, I think's how you say it. I'm not sure, but it's leather. It's got the sweat guard. You can see even with the optic, make sure the camera can pick that up. You can see even with the optic, holds it well. They do come with a nice, pretty nice holsters. The one that comes with the Prime is actually nicer than the standard. So I'm gonna put some more rounds to it here. We'll try this TTI Combat Mag. I will be doing a review on the Canik TTI Combat. That is an awesome pistol, one of my favorite striker fire guns of all time. This is that Monarch cheap stuff, so let's see what this thing will do here. He did not lock the slide back on that TTI mag, so take that for what it's worth. I got a few more in this. I stopped with the MC9L because I know it runs. Highly recommend it. It's a little cheaper than the Prime. You can find this for a really good deal. So, but just first few mags, this thing is phenomenal. That orange front sight in the daytime, it's got night sights. They light up green overnight, but that orange front dot, and it's kind of blacked out in the rear of a day. You don't really see the tritium in there. I really like an orange or yellow front post, green. It really stands out, makes it easy to pick up on. So we're gonna, this is Aguila here. That's what I shot to the MC9L. I got a few more left, so. If you're interested in one of these, you've been thinking about it, don't hesitate. That trigger is freaking phenomenal. All right, we're about 15 yards. Let's see how many times I can hit the steel plate. That was 10 more yards. This gun is phenomenal. It really is. The ports make it absolutely flat shooting. It's one of the flattest guns this size that I've shot. And I've got the SIG 365 macro. And this thing outshines it. Plain and simple, bottom line. We'll revisit it in the future. I'll probably put an optic on it. I got a couple other 407Ks, and my 365 macro's got a 507. I might take it off the macro and put it on here because this is probably going to be my new favorite carry gun. It's sweet. If you're considering getting one, I would do it. Alright, she's got some of that MagTech zinc plated steel case. We'll see how it runs it. What do you think about it?
I think this needs to be mine.
Of course it does.
I think I need to take it from you.
You like the grip texture and everything?
Yes.
What do you think about that trigger?
What's not to like about it?
Exactly. All right, guys, we put about 200 rounds through it today, some off camera so we don't bore you to death. I appreciate y'all watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. We'll see you on the next one.